that freaky ass shit. And still to this day, you like it when I call you. You like it when I bend your ass over and I fuck it. I love it when you gon' take control and you suck it. Girl, we meant to be, we own it. We back up in the building on the Trill cast, man. We Trill casting and lasting and fasting. Know I'm talking about, man. Yeah, yo. Say, man, let me recognize some things that took place while I was unaware. It looked like we got Big Soup in here. Who is doing all that souping, man? Let me check this here out. Let me tap in and see what the business is, man. Because I see a big $49.99 from Scott Eric himself, the Soup King, still Trill casting and lasting in Trill 1023, man. Big $49.99. Then they got more soup if I go on down the line. Let me see what that look like. You know I got to recognize that. We got a big $9.99. Backdoor another big $4.99. You know what I'm saying? It don't get no better than that. They came through by its damn self, souping and drooping on boys with a big $19.99. We got to give him a round of applause, man. Am I the only one clapping? Is the mic on? What it is, man. You niggas need to come on out your pocket, man. Stop it, man. Sock it to my pocket like a rocket, man. He's showing you how to do it. Don't sit back and watch. Don't be no hobo. Don't be no hobo. Don't sit back and watch. Hey, but I want y'all to see something. I want y'all to see something, so I'm going to let you see this here right quick. Oh, yeah, cut. Oh, yeah, cut. This is my dinner right here. A meal fit for a king. Yeah, man, that's 2 apples. That's some cotton candy, grapes. That's 3 oranges. Damn. And a motherfucking banana. And we Trill casting. My bad. I'm hungry than a motherfucker. My bad, man. I'm back. Look. Let me get down to the get down, man. Let me get down to the get down. It's a couple things that I'm pissed off about. I'm pissed off about a couple things. And let me go and get this off my chest to get started. I'm pissed off about male, not black male, not individual males, but I'm talking about mail that come from the postman. I don't like it. I got multiple mailboxes. You know what I'm saying? I got multiple mailboxes. But that motherfucking $5 from V-Trill is not gonna get by me, man. We Trill casting and lasting on a some old bitch. We Trill casting and lasting on a some old bitch's head. But why do the postman bring you so much mail? I don't want it. I don't want no sales paper. I don't want no motherfucking coupon. I don't care. Stop sending me bills. I'm fucking losing it. Every time I look around, final notice in capital letters. Final, bitch, I forgot. I'm gonna pay you hoes. Get in line. Get in line, motherfucker. I'm gonna pay you. I just forgot. Then they want to see the bill and make the paper red or pink. You know what I mean? Everything else you get, the paper be white. But when they want your motherfucking attention, the paper be red or pink. Talking about. Or else. Man, fuck you. But pay your motherfucking ass. When I get ready to. I need a motherfucking secretary. I need a whole motherfucking secretary. Let me spell it out for you. That's what I need. I need a secretary. Yay, man. I need a whole motherfucking secretary. But I got so many fucking envelopes up in ship. Man. I ain't about to read none of this shit. And then when I do open some of that shit, it be kind of important. But after I read it, I don't even need it no more. So I gotta sit there and tear the shit up. I need a motherfucking paper shredder. I need a whole motherfucking office Xerox copy machine and a paper shredder. Say, man, if you ain't eating like this is right now, I don't know what to tell you. If you ain't eating like I'm eating right now, like this nigga told, I knew this nigga right. A nigga was walking around lying about his identity. I ain't know no better. But the nigga was walking around lying about his identity. So, somebody say, hey, ain't you from where the homie from? I say, yeah, sir. They say, oh, well, he a big time D-boy. He got Porsches and Suburbians, and he owned like Donkey Kong. Now, before I knew it, I ain't mean no disrespect. Well, as we say over here, disinfect. I say, man, that nigga lying. I don't mean no disinfect, homie. But I just was caught off guard. The nigga ain't briefed me. The nigga ain't briefed me. The nigga was walking around with some gazelle shades on. Nigga had on a soccer shirt. Nigga was living like big and small. But he ain't briefed me. So, show you how messy niggas is. I didn't know I was playing a part in this nigga staining on his fame. I didn't know I was playing a part on ruining his image. I ain't know. Shit, nigga. So them niggas, they went back and told the nigga, say, homie over there, he from your hometown. He said all that big time dope boy shit you talking about. You lying. Now, this nigga didn't put an APB out on me. He's starting to walk up to niggas and say, Excuse me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. I don't even know disinfect. Mm-hmm. I've been getting the right apples, baby. I've been getting the right apple. But yeah, so he started walking up to niggas. He started doing the little hand sign. You know how you bend your hand in towards your neck and you shake your thumb and you pick your finger back and forward? I guess that means like cut it out. Or that means I'm gonna get you. Or it mean, what it mean, y'all? Hey, y'all. What it mean when somebody do that? Excuse me. Mm. Mm. It mean you dead. The Washington green apples. Now, this the motherfucking pink lady apples. This the motherfucking pink lady apples. And them honey crisps. You dig? I got some good shit going on right now. I got pink lady apples and honey crisp. And I got cotton candy grapes. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Nigga, I got cotton candy grapes. Come on, baby. Yeah. Nah, so like, let me describe it again so you understand. You take your right hand and you put your fingers together and you put it under your chin and you move your pinky to the left and your thumb to the right. But you do it in a little motion, gangster style. You do it in a little motion, gangster style. So he started walking up to niggas, telling them, I'm losing. And he did the little gangster style up under his chin. So I don't know what he mean. You know what I mean? I know he offended because I didn't bust his hustle. I ain't mean no disinfect. Yeah. Why you want to be known as a big old D boy? Yeah, you sell a little rock. You sell a little rock. But you ain't having things. But you up here lying to these people. Telling people the truth, boy. You in the game. But you ain't the man. Now your brother was the man. But now when I look back at it, nigga, all y'all was poor hustlers. You know what I mean? Nigga, all y'all was poor hustlers. Sure. When I look back at it, nigga, the whole goddamn town was poor hustlers. Nigga, everybody was fucked up out there, bro. Niggas acting like they kingpin. Nigga, you nigga was fucked up. You niggas was just as broke as me. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Bitch ass nigga wasn't having no motherfucking businesses and boats and yachts and shit. Bitch ass nigga was having some used cars. Nigga was getting 30 and 40 years for a couple used cars. Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean no disrespect, man. I'm just saying, man. You know what I mean? I'm just hooping it up. They say a hit dog holler. Now I'm just hooping it up. You know what I mean? I don't mean no. Don't make me no never mind. I don't mean no disrespect. But yeah, so he began to walk around and tell people, because I knew it was a lot of people, and he began to tell them, you knows him? And they be like, yeah, we know him. And he do the little hand sign and he say, you fucking with him, you losing. Damn it, man. I just keep hearing that phrase. You losing. You losing. Let me see. They used to have apples in the pack taste like grapes called grapple. Rounders, food, and farms. That must be some man-made shit. V Trill said they had some apples. Nigga, you been watching fruit porn. This nigga V Trill been watching fruit porn. This nigga say it was apples and grapes fucking. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? But nah, check it out, man. So look out. So the nigga walk around telling everybody I'm losing. And I got tired of that old shit. Because it was a riddle I didn't understand. Everybody I walk up to, they be like, you losing. Nigga, what you mean I'm losing? Nigga, I just played basketball and I won. What you mean? So finally, I asked the nigga, I say, man, what that big nigga talking about I'm losing? He say, man, that's a phrase you say when you gonna get somebody. Hold on 1 second. I gotta be daddy. Yeah, yo. Daddy. What up? The age limit to come work with me. Bro, I'm a whole motherfucking boss. Yeah, if I put you on my insurance and teach you, yeah, I can put something in your pocket. Nigga, I don't know. But that if that's what you want to do, we can work it out. We got to get up early now, bro. Early as fuck. However, whenever. We can talk about it. You all right? Okay, we'll talk about it. All right. Yeah, man. So the nigga lay there, you understand, and put that hit out on me, talking about I'm losing. And everybody walking up to me telling me I'm losing. And I ain't like that old shit no more. So I asked somebody what that shit mean. And the nigga said, that nigga said he was gonna get you. Ooh. That nigga said he gonna get you. Okay. I say that's what he said. He said, yeah. He telling everybody you losing, he gonna get you. I say, you think so? I went back to the dorm, huh? Nigga, I went put on my motherfucking boots. Tighten them hoes up tight. I told 3 of my niggas, fall out with me. I need to go holler at this nigga. Nigga say I'm losing. Well, prove it, nigga. They was having a little dance. They was having a little old dance. I wasn't even going to the dance because my little bitch wasn't going. And I told her I wasn't gonna go. So me and 2, 3 of my niggas, man, we walked up to the little dance, gangster style. I told my niggas straight business. If anybody he with act like they want something, get dead on their motherfucking ass. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. The nigga was about a little taller than me. I was 6'3", erect. I was about 170 to 180 pounds, fit like a bitch. I was about 180 pounds, nigga, ripped, nigga, ready. Now this nigga was about 300 and some pounds. You dig? He was about 6'4", and he was about 300 some pounds. But that didn't make me no never mind. I ain't never gave no fuck. So nigga, we get over there, right? We get over there. We see a old messy ass bitch ass nigga. We tell that nigga go on the dines and tell homie there's somebody looking for him. He does just that. He go on the dines and he go get the nigga. We standing up under a tree looking like wolves in the dark, gangster style. He walked out the door looking side to side, trying to see who looking for him. Then I emerge from up under the tree, up under the stove top. I emerge from up under the stove top, under the tree. I say, what's up, nigga? You looking for me? That big old nigga started turning pale like he seen a ghost. That big old nigga say, man, let me holler at you, fool. I say, oh yeah, cutting. And I stepped up and cracked my neck like Mike Tyson do. Mike Tyson style. I start popping my fingers and twisting my neck side to side, making that whole snap, crackle, and pop Mike Tyson style. I rolled my shoulders a couple of times, did a couple of side bends. Then I threw my sit up and said, what's up, nigga? I threw my motherfucking dukes up and say, nigga, what's up? And nigga say, nah, man, I'm saying, let me talk to you. Jesus, let me talk to him. Yeah. Nigga want to talk. But I still ain't falling for it because he still could be rocking gangster style. So I know not to get too much in his reach. But he say, man, come over here and talk to me. And I stepped off to the side with him, still in aggressive gangster style. And I say, what's up, man? He say, man, we from the same hometown, fool. I say, I know that. He say, man, why you told them niggas this and that, this and that, this and that? I say, nigga, I ain't know your get down, nigga. Niggas asked me a blind motherfucking question. I just answered that hoe. I ain't intentionally come up here trying to pull the wool off of the game you was running, nigga. I say, nigga, you was hustling, but why you want to be known like you was just this big old ass kingpin? Nigga, that shit come with a whole lot of time. He say, man, it's just my cover, man. I'm getting bitches around this hoe and everything, man. I said, man, I ain't know. And nigga say, look out, my nigga. I know you from the hood, man. I fuck with you, man. You know what I'm saying? I know your brother and all that. You say, nigga, we ain't got no problem. I say, well, do me a favor. He say, what's that? I say, stop walking around telling niggas I'm losing, nigga. Because I'm a motherfucking winner, my nigga. I say, everybody watching. You sure you don't want to fight? The nigga say, nah, fool. That ain't for me and you, my nigga. I say, well, stop telling niggas I'm losing. The nigga say, well, stop telling niggas I ain't no kingpin. I say, since I know your get down, shit, I ain't gonna talk about you, brother. If that's what you want to be known as, you go right ahead with that shit. That ain't my business. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga look at me like I sell a lot of drugs, nigga, that ain't no shit to be proud about. And from then on, he and I see each other and we do a little speaking. Because we were cool in the world. We were cool in the world. We wasn't, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't no enemies or nothing. As a matter of fact, I was real close to one of his family members. But I didn't know no better. Maybe I was wrong. Who cares? But since we're on that subject, we're talking about little boy shit. Tell you about the food named New York. While I eat my orange. I'm really thankful because right after the scamdemic, most of the fruit I was buying was bullshit. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember right after the scamdemic, most of the fruit you got from the grocery store was some bullshit. And it was because they couldn't get the shipments in like they needed to. But I gotta say now, I'm thankful. Because I've been getting a whole lot of fruit and it's been good. But let me tell you quickly about New York. New York was a nigga who skipped leg day. New York was a nigga who had a torso like Mr. Olympia. Some of it was built in the motherfucker, knotted up. But that nigga had some little old bitty legs. I didn't understand that. That nigga was big than a motherfucker waist up. But that nigga had some little shrivel up ass little legs. Nigga was top heavy. So New York used to like to walk around and put niggas in a chokehold. New York liked to put niggas in a chokehold. And so one day, I was up at the schoolhouse talking to my little old Shirley Temple. Bitch really looked like Popeye white volleyball. Little skinny, pretty ass bitch. I got a picture of her somewhere around here. Bitch used to have an ultra sheen perm. Hair smelled like burnt scalp and Blue Magic hair grease. Bitch head smelled like burnt scalp and Vaseline. But back then that was a sweet combination. You know what I mean? Back then that was a sweet combination. Now if you get you a girl smell like cocoa butter, you in heaven. If you get you a girl that smell like cocoa butter, you in heaven. Well, I'm talking to my lady, doing my thing, and I see one of my little partners, and he almost crying. He got tears in his eyes. And I say, man, what's going on? What's the matter for you? That's what I say. I get that from my Nicaraguan stepdaddy. He said, what's the matter for you? I don't know what that means, but I guess it means what it means. What's the matter for you? So I see my little partner, he near tears. He near tears. I say, what's the matter for you? He said, man, that whole ass nigga New York keep choking on me. I say, fight that nigga. Like, man, you know that nigga big as fuck. I say, all right, my nigga. So I continue talking to my little olive oil built, pretty ass little black chick, smelling like burnt scalp, Noxzema, and Vaselina. And here come New York, nudging niggas in the head, pushing niggas up against the brick wall and everything. New York is in rare form. He bullying like a motherfucker. My little partner trying to stand near me for protection. Now he ain't standing so close, but he's standing close enough to come and tell on a nigga like I was his daddy. But he ain't all the way in my reach. So as New York approaches, New York reaches out and grabs my little partner like a little boy. And he put him again in a headlock. And he went to choking the shit out of him and nudging him on his top of his head. And I said, "Hey, nigga." He said, "Huh?" While still choking my little partner out. My little partner is near passing out because he's still choking the fuck out. I come off the wall and my little skinny ass girlfriend at the time say, "No, baby." I say, "Bitch, let me go. Unloose me, bitch." And I say, "Hey, nigga." He say, "What's up?" I say, "Won't you pick on a nigga about your size, nigga?" Now, me in New York was probably about the same height. He may have been a little bit taller, just a little bit. But he had them little bitty ass, I need help looking ass legs. The nigga legs looked like they used to be in a brace most of his life and he couldn't work on them motherfuckers. Them hoes was puny. And when I met New York, I realized, damn, boy, you disproportionate. You shit built like motherfucking Incredible Hulk and Bruce Lee up top. But you got some little schoolboy legs. Got some little Forrest Gump legs when he was a little child with them braces on. So I had already sized them up, gangster style. So New York say, "Oh, nigga, you want to take his place?" I say, "Yeah, nigga, I want to take his place." And New York let my little partner go and he fell to the ground like an old dangling dog. Sleep. He had to put my little partner to sleep. He done rocking my nigga, baby, nigga laying on the grass, unconscious. He came to, and by the time he came to, me and New York was into a scuffle. You see, I already had my game plan together. Because this happened to me when I was a younger boy. There was this old trick called scoop. Dip and scoop. I don't know if you're familiar. You have to be one of them niggas that got in a whole lot of street fighting. Now, if you ain't got your knuckles dirty, you wouldn't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But if you've been in them streets, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Dip and scoop. Oh yeah, nigga. We ain't talking about ice cream. I'm talking about put the fat ass shit to bed. Nigga, we talking about that fit shit, nigga. We talking about that tiger shit, nigga. Gangster style. And man, that nigga came up high. He came up high, reason why? Because he was strong in his upper body. He was stronger in his torso than I probably was. Now, at the time, I was ripped too. But I wasn't built. I was lean. I had a six-pack. And I ain't talking about Coors Light or Miller Lite or Old English 800. I wish I never drunk that shit. I wish I never drunk Thunderbird. I wish I was a little bit taller. Wish I was a baller. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, the nigga came up high trying to grab me, right? Guess what I did? I knew he was coming up high because that's where his strength lied. His strength lied up high. He ain't have a fucking thing down low. So without hurting my back, I dipped gangster style. And I grabbed the motherfucking bird legs, and that nigga would hit me in my back. Let me go. Let me go. I even felt the nigga hit me with the corner of his elbow in my spine. Ow! But I ain't turned them little legs loose. I ain't turned them little legs loose. I picked that nigga ass up in the air so fast. He and I was about 6'3" apiece. Now the extra foots for me grabbing him damn near below his knees, squeezing them little legs together and coming straight up with that son of a bitch. That bitch was damn near 12 foot in the air. And I think the nigga was scared of heights because he went to screaming, "Ow, put me down, put me down." But everybody was looking. And this was my chance to make the bullet feel really small, like he made everybody else feel. And so when I got that nigga damn near 12 foot in the air, I threw that nigga in the air sideways. I turned him halfway to the side, off balance. And I took them little bitty legs and I threw them motherfuckers in the air. And that nigga went in the air, damn near cut a cartwheel and a flip. And that nigga landed on his side like a broke dick dog. When that nigga hit the ground, all you heard was boof. That nigga said, "Oh!" And I stood over that bitch ass nigga. Gangster style. I say, "Yeah, nigga, what you wanna do?" That nigga scraped himself off the ground. That nigga scraped himself off the ground. He said, "Nigga, you hurt me, dog. We gonna have to fight again another day." And he grabbed his side, dragging his leg like a motherfucking zombie. Dragging his leg like he had a whole motherfucking stroke. And he disappeared. And all the little punk ass niggas, all the little scary weenie niggas, they were cheering and clapping and applauding me for taking down the notorious bully by the name of New York. Come on, man. Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. Tell him he's it. That's all Trill shit, too, man. Tell him he's it. Don't lie. Tell him.
R.I.P. to the pimp, and Mama West. Tribute. We miss you, baby. This ain't another sad song, you know what I'm talking about? Nah. It's a tribute to a Trill nigga. He's a link. Trill gang. Still UGK Posse. Let's go. You taught me rhythm and soul to put my heart in this music. Everything that I learned, I live by and I use it. You told me to rap about a Benz and that Benz gon' come. When I met my baby mom, that bitch came with one. I'm talking money on a dresser, drive a compressor, Trill PA nigga, so you know I'm gon' finesse her. Accepting nothing lesser, racks is my aim. 380 diamonds on a piece of my chain. Girl, Franco, white gold, bitch, niggas die slow. Claiming that you Trill, but can't look me in my eyes, ho. Groomed by the pimp, one of the best that ever done it. Hologram, Sweet Jones, pussy niggas will start running. Yeah, know I'm talking about
I want you to say, hi guys, welcome to my OnlyFans.
OnlyFans? What are you talking about? I thought we were making a video just for you.
Oh yeah, it is for me. Bust your legs open and show them that can go.
I thought you were a square.
Hey look, I am a motherfucking square. I'm a square than motherfucking SpongeBob SquarePants. But my goddamn big truck been broke. Bitch, we need to get this motherfucking baby. Trill, baby.
Yeah, man. Say, I broke my arm on my fifth wheel Friday. But let me tell you what it is to be driven and focused. Now, when I broke the arm, it took about 2 hours out of my day getting it fixed, waiting on my mechanic while them niggas was over there barbecuing. I showed y'all. Nigga was over there barbecuing fresh off of oil change. Nigga hands was clean. I ain't gonna bullshit you. I walked up to the pit and his hands was clean. I don't know what he cleaned his hands with because they under a shade tree. But his hands was clean. Now beyond his wrist, up his forearm was still full of oil. So I wouldn't want any of that. But they fixed the fifth wheel within 2 hours. But then I had to get it re-looked at right before I left because it was still acting janky. So they went back in and they did a little tweaking and they fixed it. Now I was thinking it was gonna cost me somewhere around a few $100. But thank God it wasn't nothing but some pocket change. It only cost a little pocket change. But after I got done, I say, you know what? I'm gonna quit. But something in me would not let me quit. It was my drive. It was my desire and my dedication and my ambition to be successful. I went back and I got that other move. I went back and I got that other move. And I hit my dispatch and I say, rest in peace, Chad Lamont Butler. We will hold you up. Free young pimp, Zay Sanchez. I say, put that other load back on me. I'm back in the saddle. And I went and got it like a natural man. And I felt good about myself. Because even through the adversity, for one, I didn't let it get me down. I didn't let it upset me. I didn't spaz out. I stayed in the same mind frame, knowing that I was truly blessed by the best. And I continued with that same spirit, feeling good, man. But that segment brings me to my next segment. I was having a good time. I was picking up two-row car. But I'd made a move prior to that. I was walking on the yard in my work tennis shoes, and I stepped in the crack of a little pothole, and it crooked my foot to the side. I felt like I almost broke my foot. And it still hurt. But I had it on my mind to make sure this week I do at least 10 or better miles on the treadmill. And as of this moment, I have 16 miles to the good. Amen. Give me a round of applause. I have 16 miles to the good. Even though my foot feel like it's breaking, I was determined. But let's get back to two-row. Now I'm cleaning up one of my cars. I'm moving around, shaking and baking. I'm putting fuel in the car. So I see this essay. He walk up to me, gangster style. And he like, what's up, home? I say, what's up, essay? He said, man, I got some tamales, man. I said, man, I'm really on a diet, you know what I'm saying? I'm really on some fruits and vegetable type shit, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to support him, man, because he was doing something constructive. He could have been out there on some other shit. You see what I'm saying? He could have been out there on some other shit, but he was hustling. So I say, shit, let me go and support him. But I asked him a question and I looked him in his eyes, let him know I too was gangster style. I say, man, are they good? They're like, yeah, homeboy, they good. He used they word. He said, yeah, homeboy, they good. I should have known something then. So he told me the price of them. And he said, I'm going to do you a deal. I'm going to give you a dozen for the 20. I say, that's what's up. That's what's up. So I got 2 flavors. And I went on about my business. Now, I was trying not to eat that type of shit, but something told me, go on, bust it open and get you one. And man, when I unraveled that fall and seen them tamales laying up in that husk, I smelt a funny smell that we all familiar with. This nigga sold me 1 dozen burnt tomatoes. Now they wasn't small, homeboy. Them hoes was big. But when I unraveled that foil paper, that nigga sold me 1 dozen burnt tomatoes. You ever heard the phrase, you throwing money away? Because them motherfuckers went straight in the trash can. Them motherfuckers went straight in the trash can. And I started to call him because he gave me his number. I didn't want my money back. I started to give him some tips on doing good business. But I thought to myself, if this nigga willing to intentionally wrap up some damaged bullshit food and take that shit out to the public, this ain't a nigga worth talking to, giving him no kind of suggestion. Because he knew when he wrapped them motherfuckers up that they was fucked up. He knew it. But he sold them anyway. I didn't need the motherfuckers because I've been on my shit. But that shit threw me back. It made me wonder, like, what type of individual would know he got a fucked up product and still try to push it off on the public? I told y'all how I get down. I got a quality control. I got a quality check. Before I bring something to the public, I wears it and I tested it out. I wears it and I tests it out. And if I like what it's doing, I know you will like what it's doing. You see what I'm saying? If I like how this feels, I know you will like how it feels. But what kind of individual know he got a bullshit product and still would try to get it off to the public? That's somebody who ain't looking for longevity. That's somebody who don't want to be around. Mama West and Pimp used to holler, quality over quantity. Now, as a younger artist, sometimes I couldn't afford all the studio time I needed, all the different mixing and mastering for every song. I couldn't do it. I had too much. So sometimes I would drop some shit that had a poor mix on it. I dropped some shit that had a poor mix on it. But music is not tangible. This is not a product you're going to ingest. You're going to hear it, but you're not going to consume it. You're not going to put it down your throat, in your esophagus, then into your stomach. You might hear it and say, hey, that's garbage. This trash. But you ain't gonna get a bellyache. So I would have to say I was guilty. In the past, I had to do that. But the streets was always asking for something new. And I had to do what I had to do. But in this case, this individual is selling things that people need to ingest. You know what I mean? Like this is edible products. And the quality on those products was straight trash. So God bless that brother. I hope he get a bit more professional. Because a lot of people will support you, man. It's like that phrase, excuse me. If you build, then they will come. A lot of you right now sitting on some ideas that people will support you if you move on it. The phrase, if you build, they will come, that's what they mean. You create something, you put it out so the public can see it. Well, excuse me, it's a possibility you built and they will come. So he built, but on a fucked up foundation. So they might come once, but they will not return. I wish he'd find a better way. But yeah, man, it's your boy. He's the lead behind the curtain. I ain't hiding, my nigga. I'm behind the curtain. And I just wanted to come hang out with y'all, man. And remind y'all. Take care of yourself. Try to eat better. Find more out about nutrition. And practice it. Instill it into your children also. And younger adults. You see, one of my children, I ain't gonna put their business out there. But every night, he was in love with chocolate milk. But he couldn't say chocolate milk. He'd say chocolate milk. And every night, he proclaimed he couldn't go to sleep until he had chocolate milk. The little motherfucker was really ready to go to sleep right then and there. But he'd nod off like he was sipping drink and wake back up and beg for chocolate milk. Now his mama was weak for that little beg. I want chocolate milk. So she put chocolate milk in that sippy cup every night. And I told her, you need to cut that shit out. Get that nigga some water. Or whip his ass and tell him to go to sleep. Fuck some chocolate milk. But later on, he started loving mac and cheese. And it was a struggle in the fight. Stop cooking that boy mac and cheese. Every time he say he want mac and cheese, that don't mean he got to get that whole ass shit. But it always was a struggle in the fight. So still to this day, every last one of my kids, even though I'm a little bit big round the belly, I still eat right. I know it sounds like I'm lying. I know it sounds like I'm lying. But 90% of the time, I ain't healthy. So I'm working on the combinations to make it all come together. And I will not stop. I will not quit. And I ask you to take care of yourself and offer your children a more healthier choice. Especially if they're young. Especially if they're young. Because you helping them set their habit right now. You can break genetic curses by changing the diet. You know, you may have a family history of, I'm not even going to say any diseases, but you know what niggas be suffering from. I know what Mexicans be suffering from. You might have a family history of that. But I'm going to tell you why it's a family history. Because as we evolve and we consume better information, sometimes we don't do nothing with it. But you and I are living in the information society. Information is at our fingertips. Different networks are at our fingertips. So if you was interested in doing better, it would be a few clicks of a button and you can get a whole English thesaurus on how to eat right and nutrition. So if you have younger children, start them now. Take away the juice. Take away the soda water and give them some good water. Give them fruit. Make them eat their vegetables. Make them exercise. Let them fast and let them know why they're fasting. Instill some good routines and how they move as youths. I remember I went to a friend of mine's house and I didn't know how to receive this. And I had no business running into his house looking inside his pots anyway. But I think because I got to his house first before I got to mine, I was trying to look to see if I could get me a little taste. But when I went to his house and we ran in his kitchen and he raised the top of the pot off, and I say, he took the lid off, I say, what y'all got? You know what I'm saying? It's like a surprise. What y'all got, my nigga? I'm waiting on him to say something good, like a chili dog, like a hot dog swimming in chili, slop, which ain't good. It's one of the worst foods you could eat, but I'm gonna tell you better about this. So I say, what y'all got, man? He say, corn. I say, ooh, shit, he revving up. He revving up. What else? The nigga say, corn on the cob. I'm like, ooh, he must be finna tell me about the rest. And as I went and looked over his shoulder, nigga, it was about 4, 5 little ears of corn swimming around in some butter water. And I started to feel sorry for him. I started to feel some kind of way. I thought to myself, who will leave their children dinner a few ears of corn? Spend all your time waiting for that second chance, for that break that would make it okay. There's always a reason to feel not good enough. And it's hard at the end of the day. I need some distraction. Ooh, a beautiful release. Memories that seep from my veins. Just let me be empty. Oh, weightless, and maybe I'll find some peace tonight in the arms of the angel. Fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room, and the endlessness that you feel. You are pulled from a wreckage of your silent reverie. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here. Killer, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, them niggas needed a song, man. Them niggas had a whole pot of corn, man. Them niggas was doing bad. You know what I mean? Them niggas was doing bad, homie. You know what I mean? And so he say, you want some, nigga? That nigga was talking to my back. Nigga, talk to my back, I'm gone. Talk to my back, nigga. I'm trying to get to the house. Y'all nigga fucked up over here. And I ran home and like usual, mama had about a 5-6 course meal. Cornbread and rice and gravy and potatoes and string beans and shit. Big old fucking Kool-Aid, you know what I'm saying? Plenty of sugar off in that bitch. Ice cream, cookies, like, you know what I'm saying? But the reality of that is, yeah, you love me and you want to feed me abundantly, but it's the choices of foods that you pick. But I don't blame her. I don't blame mama. No. I don't blame mama. Mama used to have that big 20-pound bag of Dougie rice sitting on the floor with roaches and rats ice skating on that hoe. Mama used to have a big old sack of beans. Mama used to have 2 deep freezers full of pork bone, pork chop, pork rib. Y'all gonna think I'm lying in what I'm finna say right now? But one time, mama had a whole blue-eyed pig head sitting in the deep freezer. That son of a bitch was pink. He was white as a motherfucker. And that bitch had blue eyes. And he was sitting in the deep freezer. And my sister was scared as a motherfucker of that pig head. And me and my little brother, my sister be doing some bullshit, talking on the phone with a boy or something. And she be changing her voice when she get on the phone. When she talking to us, she talking all crazy and shit. But let her get on the phone with a little boy. She turned into a whole motherfucking secretary. Bitch be talking like she educated than a motherfucker. We ain't like that old shit. So she be upstairs with her long ass card on her phone, twirling that motherfucker and putting on a fake voice for the little po ass motherfucker she talking to on the other end. And we go get that goddamn pig head. We go get that ice cold motherfucking pig head. That bitch was freezer burnt. That bitch was cold in a motherfucker. We go get that pig head and we tiptoe up the stairs. We tiptoe up the stairs, taking turns. And you hold this motherfucker. And you hold this motherfucker, that bitch burn. That bitch freezer burn in my hand. We handing that pig head off to each other till we get to the top of the stairs. And we choose which one of us gonna bust in her room and show her that motherfucking pig. You ever seen Clash of the Titans? When that nigga had to show the crack in Medusa head and that motherfucker eyes coming alive and them snakes in her goddamn head go to swimming around and shit. And that bitch go to licking out her tongue. Nigga, I swear, when we showed her that pig head, that motherfucker went to oink, oink. That bitch went to making noises and shit. That nigga went to blinking them blue eyes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga went to making hog noises. Boy, my sister would damn near jump out of her goddamn skin. I could hear the ball on the phone about, hello? 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 And we got that motherfucking pig head growling that whole rah. You know what I'm saying? Rah, we backing all up in the corner with that pig head. She going crazy, nigga. She damn near jumping through the motherfucking wall. She, ow, ow, ow. She got her eyes closed. Ow. Then all of a sudden, we just moonwalk on up out of her room and close the door. Like ain't nothing ever happened. And we go back downstairs with that pig head. Drop that bitch on the floor. Drop that bitch on the floor, pick that bitch up and dust this bitch ass off and throw him back in the freezer. Hey, we was going to get that motherfucking pig head so many times, nigga. That white motherfucker was dirty than a bitch. Nigga, that bitch, listen, nigga, that bitch, when we first started going to get it, that bitch was pink and white, nigga. We went to go and get that bitch, nigga. That bitch turned dingy, nigga. That bitch looked like poor white trash. Motherfucking pig head looked like poor white trash. You dropped that bitch on the floor so much. But I know y'all niggas think that's a lie. But that ain't no lie, man. But all I'm saying is, mama loved us. So she fails what she thought was what you call love. Everything she could afford to buy. And I appreciate every last morsel of food that she ever made. But I do understand that some of those family recipes can no longer be continued. They could be talked about and we can ooh and I remember. But we cannot perpetuate those recipes in Trill down. I must unlearn some of the ways I know to relearn new ways. Saturated fat, processed foods. We cannot continue. We cannot continue because it might be convenient, but convenience kills. It might be convenient, but sometimes convenience kills. Some of the worst foods out there known to man: fried chicken, donuts, hot dog, pancakes and syrup, sliced cheese, white bread, croissant, jello, and bacon. And I know you don't want to hear this. I know you don't want to hear this. Ice cream. Oh my goodness. Ice cream. We all scream for ice cream. It was just tradition. Somebody's birthday. You get them a big old cake, or you make them a cake. My mama used to make triple layer cakes, sheet cakes. My mama make a cake so goddamn big it take up the whole table. And she buy buckets of ice cream. And she buy 100 hot dogs, 100 hot dog buns. She buy big old Wolf brand chili cans, the ones that serve at the cafeteria. And then she put extra meat in that motherfucker. She put extra ground meat in that motherfucker. Nigga, you talking about a chili dog. One thing my mama always believed in was abundance. Nigga. We always had more than enough. And if we were gonna have company, she was gonna make sure we had more than enough. I remember one time we had so many motherfucking hot dogs, nigga, we started having a hot dog fight. Then we were throwing hot dogs and she beat our motherfucking ass. Wasting them goddamn hot dogs. But that's some of the worst food you can feed a dog. Give a weenie to a dog and see if he wants some more of that bitch. He gonna look at you like, what the fuck is this? Nigga, what the fuck is this bullshit? Certain foods, offer it to a dog and see what he think about it. If a dog walk away from it and don't want none of that shit, you might not need to ingest that shit. But yeah, we love hamburgers and French fries. Like radio say, I like the French fries. I like the French fries. But we got to cut back on that crap. We like to say, give me a double cheeseburger with everything on it and bacon. God damn it. Add bacon. You talking about so much saturated fat. You ought to be glad it don't knock you on your fat ass after one bite. You ought to be glad that it don't knock you on your fat ass after one bite. Put that pussy ass shit down. Put that pussy ass shit down. And I'm gonna tell you why. They don't regulate it enough in the United States on America. They don't regulate it enough in the United States on America. Two of the most unhealthiest things on a man when done in excess, when done in abundance, when you overeat, is sugar and salt. We love sugar and we love salt. But this is what's taking us off this earth prematurely. A lot of our ancestors, I'm talking about a few years ago, that were here on this earth, died prematurely because they consumed way too much sugar and salt. So I'm gonna ask you, my dear brethren and sister, I don't think we got no motherfucking sister. I don't know what I did. Y'all let me know what I did to run the sisters off. I don't know what I did to run the motherfucking sisters off, but they are no longer fucking with me. I don't know, man. Sisters, my God, I apologize. I swear I apologize. Let me just offer you up a piece of advice that you can take with you. If you want, you could go get 8. Put some cotton candy grapes off in that motherfucker. And don't forget I told you that. But yeah, we gotta do better, man. So start to feed these children healthy at a young age, and they'll continue on that path. You ever met a kid in school and he liked all the ragged ass vegetables that you didn't like? You ever met that kid? You thought he was weird. You see, everybody thought he was weird because everybody was already addicted to bullshit, sugar and salt, processed foods, because that's what our families was feeding. They didn't know no better. But we got a chance to fix this shit the best way we can. So when he was at school, he'd be like, yeah, I like spinach. I like squash. I love carrots. When he would talk like that, everybody had one of those kids at school. When he would talk like that, he'd be like, this little motherfucker weird. This nigga crazy. You know what I mean? He wasn't weird or crazy. Somebody in his household knew about nutrition. But now that you know, you should practice better nutrition. Pray. God, help me along the way, Lord. Help me along the way. pick the right foods. Give me the discipline not to cheat so much. I'm gonna tell you what my problem is straight up. I reward myself too early. I reward myself too early, man. The past few, maybe weeks or months, I ain't gonna lie. Every day after work, if I had a hard day, I get a chocolate payday bar. And I eat on that like everything will be all right. I like my chocolate payday. This week, God's family, I'm saying, fuck chocolate payday. Chocolate payday suck my dick. I don't like you, ho. And then every Friday, I say, I deserve a couple donuts. Not this week. This week I'm saying, fuck you, donut, in your hole. Fuck you in your pussy. Apple fritter, I don't need you, bitch. Kolache, I don't even like you, hoe. Choco milk, suck my dick. Donut hole, I'll throw you on the ground and step on you. Chocolate donuts, fuck your mama. Cinnamon twist, your mama a bitch. Old-fashioned cinnamon donuts, I love you, boy. Nah, I have no more romance with none of this whole ass shit. I got brown rice, I got vegetables, I got shrimp, and I got chicken. And I got bags of salad. And every day my intentions is to grab 2 handfuls of salad and some protein and call it a motherfucking day. And if I get hungry and want a snack, I got apples, I got orange, I got cotton candy grapes, and I got bananas. I need you to keep rooting for me, because I'm rooting for you. There's so much more to do, but we got to take care of business. But first, we got to take care of ourselves and our relationship with God. Now, I got to go see the doctor, but I'm all right. I'm all right. I gotta go see the doctor. Michael. But whoever's still in here, I ask you for prayer for all the Trill cast members that come through here, including myself and family members. Life is real, man. And we must take care of ourselves. We must. But I'm gonna take this up to another notch, man. I don't know if y'all check out this homie. I'm gonna put his name in the chat. I don't know if y'all check this homie out. I don't know if y'all on this homie right here. I like what he do. I've been up on this game for a minute. But I'm gonna put his name right there, so I ain't gonna say his name. But I seen something peculiar today. Homie went live, right? Then during the live, all of a sudden, there was a message on his live. And the message read, let me see if I can find it, because I've never seen this happen before. The message read, "This video is no longer available. because the YouTube account associated with the video has been terminated. Wow. Wow. That's all I'm gonna say on that. But let me let you see something right quick. You see this beautiful shirt I got on? With this beautiful blue? Repping the pimp and honoring the pimp. Free young pimp. We still have some available. So if you haven't, report to trillgear.biz and pick up one or two. We're still looking mighty slim on medium blue. We on large blue. We looking okay. XL blue, not so good. 2X blue, not so good. 3X blue, okay. 4X blue, not so good. Now let's go to the red. Red medium, not so good. Red large, not so good. Red XL, none at all. Red 2X, not so good. Red 3X, okay. Red 4X, okay. So what you want to do, you don't want to get caught up in the whole waiting period. So if you wear any of these sizes that I just named, you need to go to trillgear.biz, spelled TRILLGEAR.BIZ, and pick up one of the new Pimp C Forever t-shirts now. And shout out to everybody who's received their t-shirt. I'm pretty sure you guys showed me love and told me what you thought about the quality. I remember getting one picture from Zay Sanchez. But everybody, feel free to send me your pictures and your t-shirts. I'll freely post it. It's the least I can do. But I also want you guys to stay tuned because we have so many more products coming. It's a glorious day for trillgear.biz. Also, Young Heezy been turning up. Now, we sometimes don't be on the same page. But at the end of the day, my intentions are always pure to help the man. Now, my methods on helping the man, sometimes he might not understand, but I come from a different place. And I don't mean a location. I mean a place in my heart and in my mind. You see, when somebody asks something of me, I must consider all working parts involved. Because if I don't, and I make certain sudden moves, certain things can be neglected. So I put a lot of consideration into my conversation when I speak with folk. You understand? So the average person might not understand the way I move. And it don't make me no never mind. But I will ask of you at this time, if you haven't, visit Young Heezy's YouTube page. He has a new video that I posted in the community tab on his Leo page. You can find it right there. Click that link. Go to that video. And if you haven't, let him know You are from the Trill cast, and we are Trill casting and lasting on his ass. There should be a couple of interviews coming, but one of them already dropped on Mr. Lawton TV. Shout out to him. He had Young Heezy on his podcast. There'll be new merchandise on Young Heezy. There'll be a new single that I'm liaison on Young Heezy, called Crumble. And it's jamming now. I ain't gonna pull you later. It's jamming. You see, my intentions are always good. Now, I have this thing where I want to manage them guys, whether it be role manage or whatever. But I want to give them that opportunity to be artists. But they must understand, when you choose to be an artist, you are choosing to be a businessman. Any young artist who may come by my way and hear this gab, if you come by this gift to gab, this yo gabba gabba, you are a young artist. You also are a businessman. You see, artists who lose are the ones who only want to be artists. That don't work out in the end. When you just an artist, you wind up on unsung with an unhung amount of dick in your ass. You wonder how many people always got the same story. We gotta fuck. Well, goddamn, you walked in a room with your pussy bleed. You wanted some dick. So every artist is also a businessman. The business plan changes from time to time as technology advances. But it's still plain and simple that every artist is also a business. You know, it was a very fortunate thing that happened to me. And I viewed it as being unfortunate at the time. I always had to use my own money to prepare myself for it. Sometimes I feel sorry for myself. But one thing I noticed, I always had my own. I didn't have to feel no kind of way. Because when I said I wanted to put out another this or that off, I wanted to drop this or that off, I wanted to drop this or that off, I wanted to drop this or that off, I want to drop this or that on, and I'm saying it because this or that represent the products. I didn't never have to wait on another man. I never had to wait on another man. If I said it and I wanted to do it, I got after it and I did it. Now the responsibility solely was on me to distribute my shit, but I also started to look at that as a fortunate situation. I started to look at my community from a business aspect. We got a radio station. Some of us think we're so important, we only think about our little section in the Golden Triangle because it's the most promoted town. We think about Beaumont, Port Arthur, and Orange, the Golden Triangle, the Triangle. We only think about Beaumont, Port Arthur, and Orange. But that 409. It's way bigger than that. You think about the demographic, you think about the population. And if you're only thinking about Port Arthur and Orange, you may be thinking about maybe roughly about 200,000 people. A little less maybe. But guess what? Those airwaves reached 500,000 or more. Those were the analytics from back in the day. The coverage that they have now, I have no idea. But when I started to get down and dirty with the business of being his elite, because I couldn't wait on nobody else to do it, I started sitting down with the people that could tell me about the analytical data, about their reach, about their radio station. Then I realized I need to spread myself out even further. Different cities, different times. But right here at home, I got access to almost 500,000 people's ears if I get on their radio the right way. See, nobody understood the method that I was doing. They wondered how the fuck he got on the radio doing commercials. Why they playing 3 of his songs on the motherfucking radio? And songs he featured. Now, you shut the fuck up, I'll tell you. There was a method to the madness. I learned the chain of command, who you need to speak to, who you need to have a meeting with. You see, I walked in there just as bold and said, I like to speak to the program director. And they looked at me like, who's this? What this hood nigga just said? Yeah, I like to speak to the program director. They ain't know I could put that combination of words together. So they say, you have to get an appointment with me. I said, sure. Let's see his schedule so you can put me down. Yeah. And they pulled out his schedule and they looked at me and they say he has an open date and an open time on this date. He has a few slots. Which one would you like? I say, give me the 2 o'clock spot. I ain't want to come before he had his lunch. Some old bitch might be hungry. Some old bitch might be irritated. I wanted to come with your bitch ass with fat food. Or some bitch Ace Guru back there hiding behind the curtains because nobody knows even look for him. Nobody knows he even exists. He talks to the big corporate accounts. He talks to the big paper having motherfucker. He don't talk to the poor and broke. So I came a little early. He made me sit out there for about 20 minutes extra. Then he said, send him on back. And as I walked on back, I was speaking to everybody. Hey, what you do? Hey, who is you? Hey, what you do? Hey, who is you? Hey, what you do? Hey, who is you? Then I made it to his office. He said, good to meet you, have a seat. How could I help you? And even though I was a little mad because he made me sit out there an extra 20 minutes, I used that anger to launch my conversation. I really was mad that the airwaves were filled with artists that didn't give a fuck about the Golden Triangle. And not one Golden Triangle artist was getting no going. I was mad than a motherfucker of the fact that no Golden Triangle artist is really getting some going. Plus, you made me sit out here for an extra 20 minutes. You know, good mixed breed motherfucker. But I kept it professional. I was mad, but I kept it professional style. And I said, sir, it is very unfair to us, the artists of the Golden Triangle, who work hard, who actually put tangible funds into our artists, get our song mixed and mastered to the best capability, and we cannot receive airplay. Why is this? Do you not know that if you gave certain artists airplay, that they could also generate a fan base that would generate them an income? You're boxing us out. You're running us out of town. Why are you doing this? That nigga looked at me and said, damn it, man. Who the fuck are you? I said, I am Hazelio. He said, I never heard that. I said, because you ain't got your ear to the streets, bitch. He said, well, let me tell you how this breaks down, Hazelio. And I was all ears. I had me a pen in the pad ready to take notes. He started showing me graphs and shit. He started showing me geographical graphs. He started showing me all the population of where that station aired to. And I got even mad on the inside because I ain't know nothing about this. But all I could see is dollar sign. And he said, I am the program director, but I too have somebody over me who tells me what to play. He said, I don't have much wiggle room to play the local. I said, well, you tell who over you that they a bitch. I say, whoever over you, you tell them, I say, they a bitch. Nah, I said, whoever over you, they're nowhere near in touch with the community. I say, you are here sending your disc jockeys and all these people to the community. I say it could become unsafe for them because the community is in an uproar. You say, how you know that? I say, because I'm the community. He said, damn it, man. He said, I do have some ways I might could help. I say, I'm all ears. He said, have you ever heard of a mix show? I said, yeah, I'm familiar. He said, if you got a good enough song, we might could get you in the mix show a couple of times a year. I say, I'm not asking for this just for myself. This is for me and my fellow artists. He said, I like the way you think. You're thinking about others also. I said, yeah, I said. He said, you also have a good voice. You ever thought of being in radio? I said, yeah, I said. He said, I want you to cut me a radio spot. We might could use another voice around here. He said, I'm going to send you to the next person under me to give you a tour of the radio station and introduce you to everyone. R.I.P. to the individual who came next and introduced herself. Very sweet young lady. And she took me around the office like I had a job there. And she introduced me to all the personalities. I knew one of the guys. I seen him out doing a live remote. The nigga stole some of my slang. Hoisnick. What is that? Hoe ass nigga. But he ain't last long because he's a corny motherfucker. Don't get me wrong, that motherfucker got a voice that he sells like motherfucking crack cocaine. That nigga sell that voice like crack cocaine. You know what I mean? But that nigga was corny than the motherfucker, and the community didn't like him. So we got the other nigga came. That my pop, he cool. Nigga look like a unicorn in the face. Nigga named DJ Jazzy Red. He had that song called I Am a Dope Fiend and I Smoke Drugs. I got it from Chico. He's a neighborhood thug. I am a dope fiend and I smoke crack. I don't really know the word and I really don't know how to act, but I am a dope fiend. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So that nigga there, he became the motherfucking disc jockey, man. And that other nigga, before he left, he started putting me on air, man. He started putting me on air, man. And as he started putting me on air, my network started opening up. Different business started calling me. Hey, man, we like your voice. Could you cut me a radio spot? I ain't know nothing about this shit. Nigga, I'm out the motherfucking hood, nigga, with a mustard on. Fresh off a motherfucking 40 ounce, nigga. Business people talking about, I like your voice. You want to give me some motherfucking Kagobi or something? Shit. You like the way I talk? You want shit? What you trying to do? Shit. You know what I mean? Goddamn, 60-year-old woman. That motherfucking Kagobi smell like white diamonds. Cause I got to give the gal. Yo, gabba. And before you know it, I started cutting radio spots for different businesses. Car lots, clubs, boutique, physician offices. I only did a few of them. I was niggling too hard. You know what I'm saying? I was niggling too hard. I went to one physician office to pick up my check, and I tried to hit on the reception. Old as a motherfucker. I tried to hit on the reception. Say so was, you know what I'm saying? What's your phone number? Everybody looked like, damn it, nigga. You ain't even all the way in the door and shit trying to pull a bitch. But I wound up doing a whole lot of radio spots for this one club, and I also started doing promotion of it. But wrap this all up, man. Every artist is a businessman, and he has to find his niche. He has to find his niche. He has to find his product, and he has to stay on top of his business. If not, he'll wind up on unsung or the unhung amount of dick in his ass. Tell him the story. So that about wraps us up for the night. I hope that all y'all have a good week this week. Take care of yourself. We gotta be accountability partners. We gotta be accountability partners. I need at least 10 miles this week. That's a minimum. I need at least 10 miles this week. That's a minimum. Now, y'all make sure if I get on this goddamn computer, you ask me, nigga, you got your miles in? You ask me, nigga, you had a chocolate payday? You ask me, nigga, you had a donut? And if I tell you, hey man, I'll slip, you better cuss my motherfucking ass out. You better tell me you get your fat ass offline, hang it up, nigga, fuck them donuts. We trying to support you because we see that you more than what you is. You more than you can be. You know what I'm saying? How the song go? Much more than they can see. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm much more than they can see. Yeah, man. So hold me accountable, man. But I'm gonna dim the lights right quick. And I'm gonna end this with a beautiful song. Spend all your time waiting for that second chance. but a break that will make it okay. There's always a reason to feel not good enough, and it's hard at the end of the day. I need some distraction. Ooh, beautiful release. Memories that seep through my veins. Let me be empty. Oh, weightless, and maybe you find some peace tonight in the arms of the angel. Fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room, and the endlessness that you feel. You were pulled from the wreckage of your silent reverie. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find